what is going on, everybody? Tab Season here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we got a good video. It's a nice quick update for you on the C8 ZO6. There hasn't been a lot of information put out, but now we got some more information, which I know if you are an enthusiast of the Corvette, just like I am, mine's not here to show for it yet, but it's good news. It's good news, and I know you all will be excited for it. Before we get to that, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. It means a lot to me and the family, helps us grow, and helps us reach more people. So let's jump right into it. 2023 ZO6, okay? We've received information about when the production of the 2023 model year cars are going to be started, like when production is going to start. So we do know that the 2022 Corvette production is going to end on May 6th of this year. And the last orders for a C8 Stingray of a 2022 model is going to be on March 17th. That's when they'll accept them. So that way they have a little bit more time so they can finish them by May 6th. So that's good news. If you know you're getting a 2022 and you're guaranteed one, you know it's going to become no later than May 6th. Well, no later, it's going to be produced no later than May 6th. Don't know when it's going to get to your dealer. But now let's get to the more interesting part for us. The 2023 Corvette production is going to start on May 9th, where the first allocations for a 2023 model are going to be going in on March 31st. Now, this is a statement from GM. They released this to their dealerships, to their dealers. So what's that mean? That means that 2023 model year Corvettes are coming way sooner than expected. They did this with the shortage on the 2022s, so they're going to do it again. So that's awesome for us that want a ZO6. The bad news is they didn't officially say that that's when ZO6 production is going to start. So yeah, I mean, you think that that's what it's going to be because it is going to be a 2023 model year car, but they just said in a blanket statement that 2023 Corvette production is going to start on May 9th. So will they start with the ZO6s? I mean, I think they're going to. They're going to definitely do it as soon as possible because there's such a big wait list. Like you all know, if you don't know, you're new to the ZO6 or whatever, you can go ahead and check out my previous videos. I've had a ton of them now about this car, in my experience and trying to get one and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, they didn't say the Z06 is going to start. Now, I don't know maybe hopefully that's true. Like, all right, we're going to start May 9th, Z06 and Stingray production. That'd be cool. That'd be awesome. And I don't really see why not, but we're going to have to wait and find out, which sucks, but it is what it is. If you're used to this car, or if you have this car, or you want this car, or you follow this car, you're probably used to waiting. Because like me, I've been waiting 2 years before I can park my C8 right here. And I'm still driving the Supra. Oh, she's real dirty. She's the daily, and she's a snow plow machine. Rear-wheel drive, summer tires, still gets it done. Just saying. Hopefully the C8 can handle the snow just like this thing can. But I really do need a washer. That was just from today. Road salt, ugh, awful. Good thing I know someone that owns a wrap and ceramic coating shop and detailing. But let's get into better information, more better. We're going to get into more information that's good, more good information. That works. Now, March 21st is the dealers are going to receive their dealer order guide. Now, if that means that they are going to start the ZO6 production on May 9th, then March 21st, your dealer is going to have an order guide on a ZO6. So they're for sure going to have one on a 2023 C8 Stingray, but there's a possibility they could be getting one on the ZO6 in March 31st. Now, the cool part is, this is even better for us, because a lot of us don't work at dealerships. Unless you have a really close relationship with your dealership, it might be kind of hard for you to get this information or be able to go and get more information, because if they haven't done business with you in the past, they might not be so open with you right off the bat. But March 24th, so 3 days later, the configurator is supposed to be out. So Yes, the Z06 already has one out, but it's not like the options list. It's basically, it's like a kind of, you can see what the car is going to look like. You can't go deep into the options, right? You can see it, but it's not like, you don't see the pricing, you don't see anything like that. You don't see what different packages are and what all you can do. You kind of have the feel for it now. If you use the C8 Stingray build your own thing, you kind of are going to, I would use that as like a framework. Like, okay, they're probably going to go buy this. They're just going to add, instead of the Z51 package, it's going to be the Z07 package. Now, don't go off the prices at all, because I personally think the Z07 package is going to be a lot. Like, I think, especially if you want the carbon fiber wheels, I think it's going to be very, very, very expensive, especially for an option package. But, gotta do what you gotta do, baby. I mean, think about it. The Z07 is already going to have carbon ceramic brakes. Those aren't cheap. They are not cheap to begin with. So you put that on, plus probably extra cooling and whatever else they're going to do, stiffer suspension, stuff like that, it's going to add up. That Z07 package is going to be a little pricey. But, sorry about the tangent there. The configurator is supposed to be up March 24th. Now, hopefully, again, they didn't say if that's for the Z06. We're all going to hope that it is, because unless they really added something drastic with the 2023 Stingrays that none of us have heard about yet, there's really not much to do other than what you can already do on a 2022 build your own. So unless they came out with something wild, which I don't see happening, I really do think it's going to be for the Z06. I'd be excited for it, because then hopefully by then, all right, hear me out. Hopefully by then they actually release the full price of the car, which I think they will. But we're in January. 2 months, February, March. 2 months away. So hopefully soon we hear the price, and if not, then maybe we'll see it on the configurator, and see all the options and stuff like that, and really know, because this car is going to have such, like, all right, we're not going to joke around. If you're interested in this car, you have a certain amount of money, right? At least a certain amount of money. So this car is going to be upward 80, lower 90,000 base car. And that's not going into the 1LZ, 2LZ, 3LZ. This car can be, I guarantee you're going to see some optioned over $150,000, which I wouldn't be surprised. But you got to understand, that's a big jump, right? 80 to 150,000. Let's just say 160,000. That's double in options that you can go. Now, granted, obviously we just went over this. If you are looking at this car, you have a certain amount of money set aside. You think you can afford it and all that stuff, and hopefully you all can. But there is a big difference on $80,000 versus 100 and some thousand, whether 160 or 120 or even 100 flat. It's a big difference. So hopefully, once the configurator comes out, you'll be able to see more of like, okay, this is what I want. Like, everyone does this, right? So when you build your own, you go, this is what I want. Boom, this list. And you're like, this is what I can afford. I mean, maybe you can afford more, but obviously we all want a 3LZ. Like, you want every option in the book. Obviously, it's a one. You do. If you could have the best of the best, you would. Like, you honestly would want that. But it's reality, people. It's real world. This is a car. It's a performance car. It's a luxury. So you're not necessarily going to have to, break out your wallet and go broke over the car. I mean, I probably will. But that's just because I'm not smart. But you all are, hopefully, smarter than me. So, yeah, you'll be able to go in the configurator and see, like, okay, well, maybe I can do without this or that or whatever. And you can really get a sense of, like, this car is going to cost me this much MSRP. So hopefully you're on a dealership that gets it for you at MSRP. If not, I'm sorry. This is about to get really wild for you. And it sucks. But we're not going to get into that. But you'll at least have, like, a ballpark number, like, okay, this is that much. If you're worried about payments, you can go and be like, okay, well, do a loan calculator or whatever, and be like, okay, well, if it costs me this much and I do it for 72 months with this much down, monthly payment's going to be this. Can I afford that? Yes, no, maybe so. It's going to be a whole lot nicer. And I honestly think if you're waiting on the list, you're going to see wait lists shrink. because when people see the actual number, everyone in their mind, they're like, I want this car. Everyone wants it. But when numbers come out and it comes down to it, there's going to be people that are going to be like, even like people that are flipping the cars, right? They're like, well, that's a lot to put out just to flip it. Or if you're keeping it, that's a lot of money to spend on a car. So I think you're going to see our list shrink up a lot. And especially like if the wife finds out like how much money they are, you better be going on a nice cruise or something, like a very nice cruiser. You better get her a nice ring or necklace, whatever you got to do. You're going to be sucking up because you're going to need all the brownie points you can possibly get. Unless you're buying it for your wife, then that's awesome. But yeah, be excited. This isn't that much news. It's the most news we got. It's been really hush-hush lately, which sucks because I can't bring everything to you. But as soon as I hear it, I heard about it this morning, make the video. It's going to be posted tonight. So hopefully you guys all enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, make sure you comment below. And to wrap it up, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you smash that like button. Definitely subscribe. Tell anyone and everyone you know to hop on the Dad Bod Season train. Join the Dad Bod Season family. And I will see you all next time. Dad Bod Season out.